How would you like to earn a ton of legendary loot in Borderlands 3 without having to work all that hard? It's possible, thanks to a new loot farming location found in the game. The sweet new loot spot in question was discovered by, among others, PC Gamer's James Davenport, who reported that it's located in the Jacobs Estate area on Eden 6. After changing the game's difficulty to Mayhem 3, so you can earn better loot, you can find a purple loot tink who spawns under a deck in the southwest portion of the map. Apparently, you can kill this tink, grab his loot, fast travel back to the start of Jacobs Estate, and then quit and load back in to do it all again, over and over and over. It certainly seems to be the Borderlands 3 equivalent of the Loot Cave, in which you can do a tiny bit of work and gain a lot of rewards in return, but only because the game is letting you do something that the developers probably didn't intend. And that term is, of course, an homage to the famous Destiny Loot Cave that players spent hours shooting into. But there's no telling how long the spot will stick around before Gearbox comes along with a patch. This could be fixed days from now or weeks from now. It depends how many fires the team at Gearbox has to put out. If you're looking to get as much legendary loot as you can in the shortest amount of time, we suggest you take advantage of this loot tink loop as soon as possible. Get as many runs in as you can, collect as much legendary gear as you can. It doesn't seem likely that Gearbox would punish anyone who farms loot, or that the studio would take weapons away from those who found them, but it also doesn't feel like something that's going to last forever.
Chance like this isn't gonna come around again. Do not this up for us.
This is something that is happening more and more in looter shooters. It seems there is a healthy amount of players out there who enjoy these kinds of games, and revel in the excitement of getting new weapons and armor. What these players don't like doing, however, is actually grinding through the game to obtain gear drops in the intended manner. These loot farming locations ultimately throw off the balance of the game, as they enable players to procure powerful guns far more efficiently than the game would otherwise allow, which means overpowered players.
All we ever set out to do was become monstrously famous with minimal effort.
And it's possible those beautiful loot spots could actually cause players to engage with the game less, as they'll have less of a reason to boot up their favorite shooter if they feel there's nothing to chase. Looter shooters like Borderlands 3 and Destiny 2 are all about hunting down that elusive white whale of a weapon. They're designed to keep you coming back to try again, almost like you're pulling a lever on a slot machine. And as gross as it sounds, you get the same brain chemical buzz from getting a nice weapon drop as you do when you win at slots. Players who get all of the good loot in one go though, they're not gonna keep playing Borderlands 3 on PC, and that's bad for companies like Gearbox and Bungie. Which is why you can probably expect this issue to be patched in short order. Aside from the loot farming opportunity, there has been one other issue with Borderlands 3 that should be a cause for concern, and it has to do with cloud-based game saves on PC. Some players are reportedly seeing their save files wiped out entirely thanks to the Epic Launcher's Cloud Saves feature. So if you happen to be playing Borderlands 3 on PC, you might want to hold off on using cloud saves, at least until the issue is fixed. Otherwise, it looks like Borderlands 3 is doing about as well as everyone expected. The game is sitting at a Metacritic score of 85 currently, and most who have played it say that it's more Borderlands for people who like Borderlands.
Pretty much everyone and everything here in the Borderlands is trying to kill us.
Borderlands 3 is available right now on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Should we learn about any other exploits in the game, we'll be sure to share them with you. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more SVG videos about your favorite games are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.